Honoured guests, members of the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. May I welcome you all very warmly to this graduation ceremony of De Montfort University, at which we shall receive the graduands and diplomates from the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences who have completed their studies in 2017 and confer on them their various degrees and diplomas. For those of you who are graduating here today, we hope that you will value the time you've spent at De Montfort University and that you'll continue to keep in touch with us through our Alumni Association, which brings together our graduates from all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you today to celebrate with all of us the achievements of those who are here to receive awards and honours and to confer on them our warmest congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of De Montfort University, Professor Andy Collop.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Andy Collop, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, and a very, very warm welcome to your graduation ceremony this afternoon here at De Montfort University. Now, I'm going to deliver my formal speech in just a second, but just before I do that, I'm going to need your help with the ceremony this afternoon. In fact, I'm going to need the help of the audience with the ceremony this afternoon, and also our extended audience in our marquee and outside our Vijay Patel building. So the way our graduation ceremonies work, the students come across the stage, and at the centre of the stage, they receive their certificate and they graduate. When that happens, friends, supporters, I'd like you to make as much noise as you possibly can. And fellow students, I'd like you to support your students when they graduate and make again as much noise as you possibly can. So we've had graduation ceremonies all week. We've had 2 of the 4 faculties so far. We've had the Faculty of Technology and we've just finished the Faculty of Business and Law. And every year we kind of have a competition as to be who's going to be the loudest ceremony. And I have to say, Technology and Business and Law have been quite loud, but I think that the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences can trump that. And this is the first ceremony that we have for the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences. So what I'm going to do, in true Blue Peter fashion, we're going to have a bit of a practice, if that's okay. So I'm going to count to 3, and when I get to 3, what I want you to do, as well as those in the marquee and those outside the Vijay Patel building, is make as much noise as you possibly can. Stamp your feet. Cheer, raise the roof. So are you ready? Okay, let's give it a go then. 1, 2, 3. That's absolutely fantastic. You're well on course to be the loudest ceremony, so if you keep that up, that will be wonderful. Thank you very much. Pro-Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, honoured guests, and of course our graduands. I'm very proud to be here with you today to celebrate your academic and personal achievements and to share with you your graduation at De Montfort University. Now, I can just about remember my own graduation in the dim and distant past, and before anybody says that's not actually me in the photograph there, white tie, Latin recital, bowing and kneeling. I seem to remember lots and lots of bowing and kneeling, and I'm sure you'll be very pleased to know that there's no bowing and kneeling involved in this afternoon's ceremony. But actually, like many of you waiting to graduate today, I was busy thinking about many things, some mundane and some more profound. Who to look at or not to look at as you cross the stage, how to avoid the dreaded sweaty palm handshake, and whether my friend's shiny new pair of stilettos would let her down just at the moment she crosses the stage to collect her certificate. Today is a day of ceremony and procession, but it's also one of celebration and being proud of your achievements. And you should allow yourself a moment to reflect on just how far you've come during your time at DMU. I know you'll also be thinking about what's next. Of course, some of you may already know what you'll be doing. There might be a new job starting next week, or you might be looking forward to further study, taking a break, or perhaps overseas travel. It's a world that's ever-changing, and many things have happened in your time here, during your time here at DMU. As many of you began your studies, we had a referendum on whether Scotland should become an independent country and break apart the United Kingdom, which has stood for over 300 years. We've seen not one but two general elections, with the results shaking the political establishment and providing very little strength or stability. And then there was last summer's EU referendum, which has triggered a near unprecedented level of political engagement across the UK. Donald Trump sits in the White House as leader of the free world. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more crazy, Leicester City went and won the Premiership. Extreme or unusual political events can often encourage us to stop and look at the world in which we live, to look closely at the people around us and the way in which we engage with one another. Sadly, many developments over the past 3 years have been for the worst. President Trump's travel ban, growing suspicions of the other, of people from different countries, religions and ethnicity, and sentiments of anti-intellectualism and the assertion by a cabinet minister, no less, that this country has had enough of experts. As university graduates, you have a duty to speak out against intolerance and the vilification of experts. Universities are a public good, institutions of intellect, knowledge creation and knowledge exchange, and you are our representatives. Many of you will know the story of Stephen Lawrence, a teenager who was tragically murdered in a racially motivated attack in London in 1993. Doreen Lawrence, Stephen's mother, is now the Chancellor of your university. Faced with extreme adversity, she said, "I could have shut myself away, but that's not me." Instead, Doreen has campaigned tirelessly for justice, which has led to changes being made to the Race Relations Act and the Criminal Justice Act, and she's helped Britain become a better society. Doreen also launched the Stephen Lawrence Charitable Trust in 1998 to promote equal opportunities for young people. As you enter the world outside of DMU, you will become representatives of a global outlook, of community citizenship and the public good. When some would have us look inwards and be insular, I would implore you to encourage others to be outward-looking, to become citizens of the world and to embrace compassion and tolerance. I know that many of you have already begun to do so during your time at DMU. I'd like to share with you two observations from Mahatma Gandhi, someone with whom we've become very familiar with our university's work in India. Gandhi said, "You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. You must be the change you want to see in the world." We can take inspiration from these quotes. As graduates of DMU, you've made a conscious choice to commit yourselves to learning, to grow as individuals and to succeed through adversity. You're part of a generation whose voice has been reawakened, which we saw at last month's general election when record numbers of students voted. You have volunteered through DMU Square Mile and you have engaged with the world through DMU Global. You are our optimism and you are our change. And we can be hopeful because you're making your voice heard and taking action. Action against the things you believe are wrong and in support of the things that you believe are right. Now, I don't know what the next 3 years or even perhaps the next 12 months will bring, but as graduates of DMU, I know that you can go on to face the world of uncertainty with confidence. Confidence in your university, because DMU was one of only 33 institutions to receive a gold rating in this year's Teaching Excellence Framework, or TEF. The TEF was created by government to provide, for the first time, an assessment of universities focused solely on metrics that matter most to prospective students: teaching quality, student satisfaction, and graduate employment outcomes. Our gold rating means that DMU was judged as outstanding for the quality of its teaching and the impact this has on students' lives. The TEF ranked DMU first in the country for equipping its students for highly skilled employment or further study. We were also ranked fifth in the country in a TEF league table and were the second best university for disabled and BME students. You can take confidence from an international outlook and being part of our international community of students and alumni. I know many of you will have joined our unique visit to New York earlier this year, where we took 1,000 students to the US as citizens of the world, as well as coming to Berlin last month. We're incredibly proud as a university of DMU Global, which is now cited by almost 20% of students as one of the reasons why they come to our university. And I'm delighted to be able to announce today that we're extending our large-scale DMU Global trips to our alumni. So hopefully we'll see some of you come back and take advantage of our large-scale DMU Global trips. So next year we're planning already to go back to New York, we're planning to go to Hong Kong with the British government, and we're planning to go back to Berlin. So we look forward to hopefully seeing some of you back with us on our DMU Global trips in the future. And finally, you can take confidence from yourselves and from your own successes and experiences at DMU, whether academic or achieved through volunteering or sport, or through enterprise and individual endeavour. For many of you, the choice of what is next will be the first of many you will need to make. Where you find success, there may also be disappointment and challenge. Do not let that beat you down. You're allowed to fail and fail again until you succeed. Making a choice is not always about making the right choice. It's about taking a decision and committing to it without being paralysed by fear or regret. Robert Frost captured this notion in his poem, The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had really warned them about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I ever should come back. I should be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. I spoke earlier about Gandhi's assertion that you must be the change you want to see in the world. This is true. But the degree you receive today doesn't just give you permission to change things, it commits you to it. As graduates, you won't just be making your way in the world, but making the world and for the better. Amid an increasingly empty clamour for attention, thoughtful, articulate and honest voices need to be heard. Make your voices heard and listen to the voices of others. Graduation is change. You've taken your hard work and your fun times, your commitment and your sacrifice, your setbacks and your bounce backs, your planning and moments of inspiration, great teaching and your own talent, and turned them all into this success that we celebrate today as you receive your degree from De Montfort University. This is your time to shine. Take the lead, be the voice, be the change. Thank you very much and many congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andy Collop, for the conferment of the awards to graduates and diplomats from the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences.
Members of the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences, by the powers vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, I confer on you the awards to which you are entitled. Please commence the presentation of the graduands and diplomates to the Pro-Chancellor.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the graduands and diplomates of the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences, who, by their achievement, have had conferred on them academic awards of the University. School of Applied Social Sciences, the Certificate of Higher Education in Applied Social Studies, Karina Majati. The Diploma of Higher Education in Criminology and Criminal Justice, April Natalie Bennett. The Foundation Degree in Arts in work with communities and young people, Hayley Cooper. Jane Fair. Siobhan Hirel. Maria Fippin. The degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Investigation with Policing Studies in Investigative Management, Gemma Chapman. Danielle Crode. Bryony L.G. Farmer. Barbara Franskowiak. Lauren Harper. Daniel Huggett. Andrew Jones. Harry Layden. Ryan Paul Weldon Marshall. Ryan Parry. Alice Salmon. Stephanie Topless. In Criminology and Criminal Justice, Edward Aesthorpe. Bina Anand. Deborah Bukola Ewoyemi. Laura Christine Biddlecombe. Thomas Binfield. Emily Blake. Sarah Booth. Samuel Brown. Amelia Cakebread. Michael Chapman. Daniel Cook. Jessica Dearden. Lauren Victoria Dewar. Harjot Kaur Dami. Esther Douglas. Sophie Feerick. Amber Flood. Kieran Joseph Fortune. Christopher James Goodrich. William Hextall. Sophie Hoy. Alim Hussein. Danielle Jackson. Cyrita Johnston. Abby Jones. Lucy Jones. Kieran Kaur. Leanne Nicole Keegan. Rosie Kind. Stephanie Maddox. Tony Michelle Morlin. Lucy McCree Falconer. Melissa McLaughlin. Isabel Munn. Anne Ogunbayi. Chanel O.C. Kafour Mixon Brown. Kaylee Perrett. Beth Anna Pinkney. Fern Richardson. Harmony Ricketts. Daniel Robson. Katerina Amy Shimmerchild. Ellie Shaw. Alanta Farrell Shepherd. Alexandra Smaggle. Natasha Taylor. Joanna Aimley Tomlin. Ricky Uppel. Elizabeth Grace Wedderburn. Winner of the award for highest achievement in youth work, Kaylee West. Amy Woodruff. In criminology and criminal justice with psychology, Noor Ul-An Abbasi. Georgina Petri. Megan Pickering. In Education Studies, Shamila Abubaker. Agnes Adone. Aisha Bibi Ahmed. Nawal Ahmed. Sana Ali Mohammed. Zara Ahmad. Zaytun Alma. Stephanie Ashby. Zainab Abdallah Bazi. Asha Bama. Courtney Leah Bliss. Ella Bloom. Emily May Bonza. Magdalena Boreka. Lauren Bozowski. Michelle Brindley. Kisanda K. Campbell. Priya Chauhan. Joe Cheeseborough. Esther Titsi Chikodzi. Abigail Jennifer Sonny Clark. Bilkis Desai. Holly Georgia Downs. Rachel Ann Edwards. Louise Ellis. Shana Nicole Emmons Alomenu. Sherelle Farley. Megan Ferns. Kate Rose Fisher. Casey Fletcher. Danielle Fuller. Scarlett Destiny Gillett. Maniba Hanif. Asha Sione Herbert. Noshila Hussain. Kulsum Iqbal. Katie Jackson. Samuel Johnson. Sarah Mohammed Hanif Jusab. Mezubin Kedar. Maria Karim. Stephanie Kesinada. Ramandeep Kaur. Salma Khatun. Paul Lillycrap. Winner of the award for Excellent Achievement in Education Studies, Aisha Limbada. Lucy Mary Jane Lydiat. Seika Mahmood. Yvonne Rudo Makoni. Shahiba Mamudeli. Ipek Mamet. Shanique Mills. Najima Mia. Mariama Mohammed. Alicia Morley. Zainab Musa. Asma Nagra. Anastasia Nichols. Simran Odedra. Umaima Omar. Farina Osman. Priya Palmer. Mohammed Patel. Shirin Banu Patel. Zainab Patel. Yasmin Georgina Pierce. Zoe Peel. Anjali Ramesh. Lauren Robbins. Jasmine Roberts. Christina Bernadette Blount Robinson. Rabia Saeed. Hannah Said. Kashif Sawa. Juveria Shabir. Farial Soda. Krishna Salanki. Ida Sumra. Pfizer UK. Georgia Walkden. Kira Waitley. Rama Yusuf. In Education Studies with French, Rosemary Fitchu. In Education Studies with Mandarin Chinese, Melody Marie Sophie Lechaud. In Education Studies with Psychology, Sveta Deepak Patel. In Police Practice, in Contemporary Policing, Robert Asprey. Sophie Louise Bruce. Jade Carr. Joshua Clark. Kelsey Conroy. William Davies. Samuel Fowler. Manjot Grual. Charlotte Hardy. Ruth Emily Rose Harris. Harry John Jekkison. Ryan Paul Lang. Sophie McGowan. George Marco Zarak. Ilya Joseph Zarak. In policing practice, in investigative management, Bradley Clark. Thomas David Kirkham. James Martin John McCahill. In social work, Chantel Tatenda Madondo. In work with communities and young people, Titsi Nayathi. Winner of the award for highest achievement in youth work, Susan Lee White. In youth work and community development, Lucille Elizabeth Amu. Demi Bora. Katrina Marie Burchill. Supanur Chowdhury. Angela Morris. Leontine Ndombe. Luke St. Dennis. Louise Catherine Thompson. Amy Louise Whitehead. The Graduate Diploma in Community Justice, Rajvinder Johal. Charlene Eccleston. Emma Price. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, Annette Crisp. The degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education Studies, Tamara Renee Murray. In Criminology and Criminal Justice, Aisha Teralonge. In Youth Work and Community Development, Adelwa Adioti. This concludes the presentation of the graduates and diplomates from the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of De Montfort University, Professor Andy Collop.
Wow, that was an absolutely fantastic ceremony. So we're coming to the end now, and I have one more favour to ask. So at the end of the ceremony, we will all walk out to a particular piece of music. And at a certain point, the music will reach a crescendo, and I'm going to go like this. And what I'd like everybody to do, including everybody in the marquee and everybody outside the VJ Patel building, is stand up and absolutely bring the house down. Make as much noise as you possibly can. So if you can do that for me one last time, I will be eternally grateful. And then graduates, you can come back onto the stage and have photographs taken after. So honoured guests, members of the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, ladies and gentlemen, and of course I can now say our graduates. My final duty is to bring this ceremony to an end so the celebrations can really begin. To all our graduates, many congratulations. Be proud of yourselves. We're very proud of you. Go and make the future. Thank you very much.